everyone. On Wednesday, May the 20th, we're off up to Scotland to Ayr on Wednesday. A typically competitive card, the ground unusually up there on the faster side of good at the time of recording. There are some showers in the forecast. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, runs in the 242. It's the Cronenberg 1664 handicap, a 6 furlong class 6 for 4-year-olds and upwards, £3,600 on offer to the winner. I think Siviez is a very interesting runner for the shrewd Grant Turyard. Now, Grant only got a handful of horses, really, but he's a very shrewd operator, and when there's money for them, I think they tend to run really well or go close. And Siviez is a 4-year-old filly who's still unexposed. She's run 8 times in her life, 5 on the turf, 3 on the all-weather. She's gone into handicaps this season. She started off at 66 to 1 in March at Newcastle when well beaten. It was a similar story at Southwell when sent off 33 to 1. That got her marked down from the opening quote of 61 down to 55. She was a little bit tighter at Catterick on the 8th of April and showed a little bit more, having fell out the stalls under the £5 claimer Owen Lewis, finishing with running left in the tank. Then well held at Thirsk in a better race at a big price. Last time out of Catterick, I thought was the signal that she was about coming right. Again, she was rather run off her feet early on and in a poor position, but she absolutely flew home in the closing stages behind Irish Dancer. That wasn't a bad class 6. I think this more galloping track will suit her. She's open to plenty more improvement, and I think she can pick these off late under Oliver Stammers if seeing any daylight in the closing stages. This is definitely as weak a race as she's been in, and her marks as low as it's been as well. I think everything's in place for her to go really close here. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the next race, the 312. It's the Schweppes Cherry Pepper handicap, a 1 mile, 1 class 4 for 4-year-olds and upwards, £5,200 to the winner. An interesting race of its type. I think Jim Goldie can strike here with Pearl Eye. Now, Jim dominates the Scottish tracks. He's got a big team of horses. 4 winners in the last fortnight. Pearl Eye is an interesting 6-year-old, been around the yards already. Started off with Daryl Holland, then went to Gay Kellaway just for 4 runs for Gay, making no impact. Started off with Jim on the 5th of May from a mark of 73, and given that he'd been in the high 80s at one point for Daryl, it's not hard to see that Pearl Eye is potentially very well treated if he can be revived by Jim. And last time out, over a mile at this track, he finished 3rd under Lauren Young, today's claimer, who's back in the saddle, absolutely flying home behind Starliner, finishing with plenty of running left in the tank, and one certainly that looked like be winning very soon. Up a furlong in trip should definitely suit. I'm not saying open to improvement, Pearl Eye, because he's run 40 times in his life, but for Jim, from this sort of mark, he definitely is. He's well handicapped. I think he can pick these off late. Best of luck on Wednesday, everyone. Please do like and comment with your own tips and thoughts in the comments section underneath. Subscribe to the free YouTube channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet.